Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri. In this video, we are going to talk about a complaint or a common excuse or a common mistake that we make while we are in the stage of learning how to speak in this language. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the common mistake that we make is to complain about our surroundings. We often complain that I am not surrounded by a lot of English, because of which I'm not able to speak proper English. Now I completely understand it, because in the initial days of learning this language, I always used to have this complaint in my mind. But after a point of time, I have realized that I am putting a lot of efforts on complaining. But if I put the same amount of efforts into solving the problem, that is what is actually going to solve the problem, right? Simply complaining about this problem is not even going to solve 0.5% of my problem. Now the same thing I just want to tell you guys as well. I feel that you are actually considering this as a problem because you are focusing way too much on complaining. You're not focusing even 1% on trying to solve this problem. See, trying to be fluent in English, trying to speak fluently in English is a choice that we have made for ourselves. Now, if I want to be fluent in English, that is a choice that I have made for myself, right? If I've made a choice in my life, it's my responsibility that I work towards it instead of complaining about it all the time. Now, let's say you want to become a pilot, but you cannot complain that I am scared to sit in an aeroplane, right? That makes no sense, because becoming a pilot is a choice that you have made for yourself. So there is no point of complaining about you being scared of flying, right? So the same way, if you want to be fluent in English, that is a choice that you have made. So you cannot keep complaining about your surroundings. You cannot keep telling yourself all the time that I don't have proper surroundings around me, because of which I'm not able to speak in English. That is not going to solve even 0.5% of your problem, as I told you. And one more important point I would like to tell you is that right from our childhood, yes, we are surrounded by our mother tongue. Yes, even me, I speak in Telugu with my family. Even now, I speak in Telugu with my friends. I speak in Telugu with my relatives. Now, just for the sake of my comfort zone, I cannot ask everybody to speak in English with me so that I can practice, because that is a choice that I have made. So I need to make sure I should be responsible towards giving maximum amount of speaking practice for myself. But I cannot be asking everybody to come out of their comfort zone and start speaking in English just for the sake of me. That makes no sense, right? So stop doing that. Stop complaining about it. See, the only way to make sure that you're not complaining is to create a world for yourself. Now, that's something that I've always done. Now, whenever I find some time alone, instead of watching content, something that would waste my time, instead of listening to songs, because songs we can listen to any other time, but whenever I'm finding some time alone, I am making sure that I am being surrounded by a lot of English, because apart from that, I'm with my family, I'm with my friends, wherein I speak a lot of my mother tongue. But whenever I'm finding some time alone, I was just trying to make sure that I'm being surrounded by a lot of English. See, you might not change the surroundings around you, but you can definitely change yourself, because you're solely responsible for everything that happens in your life. Even when it comes to English, if you're practicing, you are the one who is going to become better. If you are complaining, you are the one who is going to lose something, right? So you're solely responsible for everything that happens in your life. So whenever you find some time alone, why can't you just make best use out of that time? I've always been telling you guys about this, that make the best use of time whenever you find some time alone, especially. and speak with yourself. I've always been telling you, you can speak about any random topic that you want to. I've created a 7 days challenge wherein you can actually find some nice topics to speak with yourself and give yourself maximum amount of speaking practice. And another mistake we make over here is that we blame ourselves, that why is this happening only to me, that why am I not surrounded by a lot of English. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You've made a choice for yourself to be fluent in English. You got to work for it. It's as simple as that. So there is no point of blaming yourself all the time. When you blame yourself, you are not going to be benefited in any way possible. So don't blame. It's actually going to act as a negative aspect in your life. So I would recommend that don't blame yourself and don't even complain about it, because just try to shift your efforts from complaining to solving problem and see how the things are going to change. Because following all these thoughts have actually helped me to overcome this aspect of complaining all the time. I think after realizing at a point in my practice, I promised myself that I'm not going to complain about anything. Okay, if I face a problem, I'm instead going to try and focus on how to solve the problem instead of complaining. Now, the same thing I would like to tell you guys as well. Complaining is not going to solve your problem, but instead, focusing on how to solve the problem is actually going to solve your problem. So try to shift your focus from complaining to solving the problem, and see how much of a difference it is actually going to make to your practice. So these are those small thoughts I really wanted to share with all of you. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And do let me know in the comment section how did you like the video, because I love to read your comments. And I'll see you guys very soon. Till then, you take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.